Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Taylor Haselton, and in this video I'll be going over one of the many mistakes I encourage you not to make, especially if you don't want to have your Amazon KDP account terminated. Before we get started, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I appreciate all of the support so much, and please feel free to check out any of the resources I have in the description below, including a link to my Facebook group. And also please feel free to check out any of my other YouTube videos. You guys are truly awesome, and I am just so happy with all of the support, so thank you so much. Alright, let's get started. So in this video, I'll be going over one of the many mistakes that are probably one of the hardest ones to learn is trademark and copyright. So this is still something that I'm learning. I'm no expert in this. I don't make any guarantees, so this is something that you should definitely try to educate yourself on. But this is one thing that I've tried to learn about, at least, because copyright is definitely a huge problem. You can get into a lot of trouble with it, and it's just not something that you want to have on your account. So Amazon KDP actually has a page on this too, which is super incredible. So in case you're looking to get more information on it, I'll have the link to this in the description below. But you definitely have to hold the rights to everything in your book before you put it on KDP. At least you can't have anything that would be copyright or trademarked that isn't yours. So definitely make sure you don't have any of that. I'm going to be showing you a couple different ways to look into that, and hopefully that will help you. This will be a relatively short video, so I can go into more detail on this in another video. If you guys would like, just please let me know in the comments below. But they explain what a copyright is, what a trademark is. You don't need to include a copyright page. At least they say they do not require it. They also have information on how to validate your publishing rights, so it's just a great resource. So moving on, this resource right here is where I normally go to check my trademarks. These can be things like phrases or quotes. So all you have to do is type something in here, like I am worthy. We'll do that, hit enter, and then all of the word marks will come up, and if they're live or not. So I'm worthy, I'm with you, or I am worthy, this is live. So this is trademark, so it's not something you would be able to use like on your cover as your title. But you can always check back. This does change all of the time, so it may change at one point. As you can see, some of these are no longer live. So this is just one of the many trademark resources. There are more out there, and this may not be all-inclusive, so definitely do your own research on that to make sure that you're following everything you need to. So next is figuring out licenses for all the images or interiors or really anything else that you use. And Creative Fabrica is a very common resource that people may use, and they have the licenses here to show you. I opened them up in different tabs already because it's different if you're a subscription license or a single sales license. So for a subscription license, they have a list of what you're allowed to do and what you're not allowed to do. So this is definitely helpful and something that you'll need to look into before you use your product. And for a one-time payment, they have the same thing here. So I know it's a lot to read and a lot to get into, but please don't feel overwhelmed. You will eventually figure this all out, and it's perfectly fine. It just takes a little bit of time. And every website and image is different, so don't assume that something is safe to use because it may not be. So another website is Pixabay, which I absolutely love. They have tons of free images to use. And if you look on the right-hand side, this is where they list their license. And it says free for commercial use, no attribution required. So if for example, attribution was required, we'd have to include some sort of credit to them in the book. But this does not have that. So they do usually encourage it once you download it. And that's just something to do to be nice, but you do not have to do it. And free for commercial use is definitely what you're looking for, so this would be perfectly fine to use. But again, all images are different, so definitely check that out. And another resource or website that many people use is Canva. So Canva has a free version and a pro version, and they explain the differences here and what to do if it's watermarked, if you pay for it, how to remove the watermark, and their different licenses. So this would be an amazing resource to use. Usually all of their content is okay to use, but again, you need to make sure that you're following all of the rules that they want you to follow, especially if you're using the free version. You don't want to accidentally watermark something that is only for the pro version. So this is a great resource to check out. I'll have a link to this in the description below as well, because I know that this is a really common website. This is where I actually use for like pretty much every single book I have. There may be a few I might go to another website for, but majority of my work so far is using Canva. So I hope this was helpful. I know it was short, but if you have any questions, comments, feedback, tips, tricks, anything like that, please feel free to comment them below. And please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I appreciate all of the support so much, and I hope you all have a fantastic day.